I'm Ethan Owens from Fiasco Sports and SA Footballer magazine, and today I'm joined by Brett Sparnon, captain of Golden Grove Footy Club in Division 3, and he is our feature player of the week. So, Brett, thanks for joining us. First of all, give us a bit of a rundown on your footy career so far, where you've played and how you came to being the captain of Golden Grove.
Yeah, definitely. So I actually played all my junior footy out at Modbury. I lived in Golden Grove, in northeastern suburbs, entire life, but Modbury was my junior club, and then went through the system at North Adelaide, like under 17s and 19s and all the rest of it. And then went to high school with a lot of the boys that were playing at Golden Grove. So after sort of not making the grade at SANFL level, got the call from the coach at Golden Grove at the time and came across to there and found that to become a home at amateur league level. So I've been there for nearly 10 years now. When I got to the club, we're a Division 6 football club, and we've been on a mission to grow ourselves and climb the grades. In terms of the leadership stuff, that's first year as the club captain this year. I'm coming off well over a year off at footy. I did my ACL at the start of last pre-season, so the rehab process has been long. So I'm still finding my feet again and getting my own touch. So I haven't played a game at A grade this year yet. It was my first run yesterday in the Bs. Fortunate enough to get named the best player. So hopefully it's only another week away and I get to actually captain the side for the first time.
Absolutely, and you mentioned that when you first started they were a Division 6 side, now being Division 3. What do you credit that rise to?
Yeah, so we've just had a philosophy for a really long time about continuing to get Golden Grove people back to the club. We had a really strong, successful junior program, but I suppose when you're a lower grade club, the temptation is when kids go to Centrals and North Adelaide or Nord and get that exposure, the automatic reaction isn't to come home. So we've just had this philosophy of continuing to improve through the grades, but doing it with Golden Grove people, getting those kids back to the club and having a good, solid foundation of people that are strong and passionate about the club. So now that we're in Division 3, we're keeping a hell of a lot more of those kids than what we lose. You look at the points, we've got next to no points against our name, because the guys that we get back in are kids that have had junior footy at Golden Grove and had that exposure at higher level of footy from there. So it's just getting good people in the right places, recruiting smart, recruiting well, and recruiting good people as much as you recruit good footballers as well.
Absolutely. And now looking at your career, what is there sort of like a moment that stands out for you as a highlight?
Look, a couple of years ago we won the Div 4 Premiership. That was definitely a highlight for us. I was really fortunate that we won a senior flag in the second year at the club, and Division 5 we beat Greenacres, but you're sort of 19, 20-year-old bunch of kids, you maybe don't appreciate it as much, so you have a few years without winning one, and a little bit older, a little bit more mature, you understand what goes into actually winning a flag. So to win a flag, beat Salisbury West in the grand final a couple of years ago under Benny Armstrong, that was pretty special.
And obviously culture sounds like it's a very important aspect of Golden Grove Footy Club. Who are the sponsors that really support you guys and make sure that culture stays positive?
Look, it couldn't be as successful as what we are without our sponsors, and there's plenty of them to name, but our major sponsors have been big supporters for a long time. Golden Grove Tavern, they've been a sponsor for a long time, and the boys love getting back there on a Saturday night or on a Sunday to grab a meal. New sponsor of the club this year, Rain and Horn. We've got our New Guernseys, our new Guernsey sponsor, so real estate agents out in the northeastern suburbs, they're great for us. Sports Power at Golden Grove at the Village Shopping Centre, they do great deals for us, and all our juniors get up there and buy their boots and shorts and socks, so super important to have those guys around the club, as well as Golden Grove Village Shopping Centre. They've been a major sponsor for us for a long time as well, so I'll look heaps more to name, but they're our major sponsors in 2017.
Absolutely, thank you, Brett. I'm Ethan Owens from Fiasco Sports and SA Footballer magazine, and today I'm joined by Brett Sparnon, captain of Golden Grove Footy Club in Division 3, and he was our feature player of the week.